Hello, it's Mr. Egg in Pattaya. We're here in Nakglua. Now, you might be thinking, what's he doing with the sunglasses? Who does he think he is? Joe Biden? Well, actually, I've developed some kind of, I don't know if it's a rash or conjunctivitis or something. I think I'm allergic to something. So it's certainly not work. So anyway, I'm wearing sunglasses, so not to scare you. Why are you in Nakglua, Mr. Egg? Well, we did a video a few weeks ago about places to live in Pattaya. And we went to places like Jomtien, Pratamnak, all around there. But a lot of people commented about places that we'd missed out, places that we really should visit. And actually, there's a couple of places that I've lived that I didn't include in that video, and one of them is here in Nakglua. Now, this place does bring back a lot of bittersweet memory for the Egg. First of all, because this was the place where I used to live with my wife. Do you remember that video? I married a girl for 19 days. It's at the top there if you want to click on it. I got married for 19 days and we lived together here in this flat condo building in Nakglua. In fact, this area here, take a good look at it. This has history with the Egg. My girlfriend used to get home before me because I was working as a go-go bar manager, and I used to call her. She never gave me a key, and some people are saying alarm bells are ringing, and I used to get here and phone her, and she used to have to come down and let me in. Unfortunately, a lot of the time she fell asleep and the phone didn't wake up. So there's many a time when I've actually fallen asleep here waiting for people to come to let me in. Anyway, long story. We're in Nakglua and we're going to look at 3 different places where you could possibly think of living. If you haven't seen the first video, go back and take a look at that. But right now, let's have a look round Nakglua. Let's have a look at the positives and negatives of Nakglua. Well, the biggest positive for me was always nice little community, very, very friendly, and if I'm being a bit posh, a different style of people that you would get in maybe central Pattaya or in Buakao. Also, a lot of Thai people live here, so there's a lot of places where you can come and get food, even a few little bars here and there, but there's a lot of Thai places as well. If you speak Thai, I think you'll enjoy living here. Big positive for this place is the beach. We're not going to go there because it's a bit of a walk, and you know me, I don't like the sun. But if you go down there, or basically any of the roads off the main Nakglua road, you'll get to the big Wongmat beach. It's just a huge expansive beach, and it's really beautiful. Lots of nice little bars and places during the day to go and sun yourself. So that's very, very positive. Another positive, and I don't want to upset my German friends because this is definitely a compliment, but it's a very German sort of area because there's a lot of, it used to be called Little Germany back in the 90s. Lots of German people came and settled here, and there's a real kind of German feel to the place. It's very organised. Lots of the bars and restaurants have lovely little displays of flowers and plants and stuff like that. And it's all very clean, all very modern and very functional, if you know what I mean. And yes, there's a pavement as well. So actually, it's quite difficult really to think of any negatives other than the fact that it's a long way from the bright lights of Walking Street, of Buakao, of LK Metro. There is a regular BART bus that goes to and from, and when I lived here I used to get a BART bus. I think I had a bicycle as well and I used to come here. It's a nice little bike ride here, or on a BART bus or on a motorbike. But you're not right on all the entertainment. And also, if you want to do something like go to the airport, get to a bus station, they're quite a long way away as well. Those are only really the negatives. It's a nice, lovely community here. Not the most expensive, not the cheapest either. It's about in the middle. I really enjoyed my time here, and as I say, if we had more time, we'd go and film down the beach. Check out Wongmat Beach if you've never done before. It's really beautiful. When we did the first part of this video, many people commented that they wanted to stay here, that they were interested in here. Well, not necessarily right here, but this area. And I didn't cover this area because it's somewhere where I've never lived myself. The area I'm talking about is Soi Buakao, and the area around Tree Town and around all the entertainment places, LK Metro, in that vicinity. Now, if we just come over here, you'll see this place. A lot of my friends live here. This is Grand Avenue. Remember, my colleague writes for Kicks, great channel there. Lucas used to live here. One of the reasons he left here might be a reason why you wouldn't want to live here, and that is that there's a tremendous amount of flooding during the rainy season here and in other parts of Soi Buakao as well. Again, I can't really comment from my heart because I've never lived here. Another reason that might put you off living here is just the general hustle and bustle of the place. It's very busy here, even during the worldwide lockdown, and it might be that all the cars, all the people around, and things like, well, I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but I can hear it. There's a great big ventilation system at this hotel here. Loud noise, and of course, when you live in an entertainment area, it's great because you've got entertainment on the doorstep. Fantastic. You've got loads of places to eat. You've got BART buses going around. Everything's great, but also that can be a negative, because if you like somewhere a little bit quiet, living here could be a problem. Another thing and another reason why I've never lived in this district, and do you remember from the first video I did a little jump? I'll do it again. Pavements, sidewalks. There are no pavements or sidewalks in this area, so you're walking. When you're going to the shop, it's great, there's so many local shops here, but you're going to the 7-Eleven and there's a bike up your arse, or there's a BART bus coming at you. And for me, I just prefer somewhere that's a little bit more organised, if you like. You know, call me old-fashioned, but just give us some pavements so we can walk on. Definitely a lot cheaper in this area than other parts of Pattaya. So a lot cheaper than Pratamnak or Beach Road, places that we've looked at already. So there are positives and negatives. There's a lot of cable TV here, it's good. The mobile signal's good. There's lots of public transport. It's excellent. Loads of food, entertainment, but a little bit in the action, and some people might not want that. So that's Soi Buakao. Lots of places for you to come and look at, and if you are interested in coming here, my tip would be get yourself a bicycle or just get on your feet, go early in the morning when it's not too hot, and just have a walk around and see what's available. Where has he gone now? This is another place where many of my subscribers commented that I should have talked about, and it is actually somewhere where I used to live, and this is the Darkside, as they call it. Called that because Lee, who invented the name the Darkside, used to get on his motorbike at night time, go through Pattaya with all the street lighting, and then come over the Sukhumvit Road, which is just behind the camera, over this railway line here, and there was never any street lighting many years ago, so we used to call it the Darkside. Many people live here in the Darkside, and the big advantage is obviously that it's a lot cheaper. You can get there's a friend of mine who's just rented a 3-bedroom house, really nice, modern, done out, for about 15,000 baht here, and you can rent a house here a lot cheaper than that if you're willing to go out more towards the lake. So the Darkside, the big advantage is the price. There is a great community here. Lots of restaurants, bars, drugstores, big supermarkets. This here, I came here a few times, is a local post office just within walking distance of where I used to live. So there's lots and lots of places, and it's very modern. Quite a few expats live here, and I think it's fair to say that many of the expats that do live here have been here a long time and have a lot of knowledge. You might think that's great. You might not think that was so great. I don't know. It's really down to you. But very, very spaced out and very, very convenient for almost everything, except, of course, the same as we were talking earlier about Nakglua. You're a long way from the bright lights of Pattaya, LK Metro, Walking Street and all those areas, Tree Town. There is a bar scene here. I've been to a couple of Darkside bars. People say that they're amazing, they're great. I've personally thought they were okay, but nothing special. You're never going to get the excitement of all the go-go bars and all the action and nightclubs over on the bright side, if you like, by Walking Street and LK Metro. So, very cheap, convenient, very, very well appointed, with lots and lots of places to go, but far away from the action. And another thing, really the biggest deal breaker for me on the dark side, I just like walking on the beach. And there isn't a beach here. I used to walk along this railway line. Thankfully a train never hit me. You might say that was unlucky, but never mind. The beach isn't here, and I just like the breeze from the beach and the little community you get along the seaside as well. So, the dark side. Take it or leave it. We've done it now. And if you do have a place that I haven't covered in the 2 videos that you would like me to cover, maybe in a 3rd video, then let me know. And if you live somewhere different, let me know in the comments as well. Stick around if you want some more videos on Pattaya. I'm Phil, otherwise known as Mr. Egg. You can catch me at Le Pub on Soy Diamond, just off Walking Street, every day from 11 o'clock. In fact, I need to get to work right now, so I'll see you later. Ta-da!